There's a lot of matches to be played, so
The big
it looks like
tournament, 46
Safe and
Safe
Flair.
That'll be
Okay,
good.
so the last time these two played, I believe Flair. I think it was a 2-0 for Safe, but Flair was very, very dominant in the beginning.
I have no idea.
Yeah, Flair was very dominant in the beginning, and it was something crazy, like 4 stocks to 2, right, with like a lot of percent. And Safe like somehow just pulled like some inner being.
Safe has some crazy comeback stuff
Yeah,
he can
yeah,
do.
most clutch, one of the most clutch players in North Carolina, I would say.
For sure.
Very high up there on the clutch PR. But yeah, so it was very close, and then Safe ended up like I think he was beating him in neutral hard. He was beating him with like he was out punishing him hard, and it was just like it looked like curtains for Flair after that happened. Is he going Falcon all tournament?
Oh, this is not something I was aware of.
All right. I don't think he would do this to counterpick him, so I'm pretty sure he might just be trying it out. I'm not quite sure.
The thing, oddly enough, is that Flair is not good at this matchup.
Yes, I remember he had constantly, from what I was aware of, I could be wrong, lost to Darius.
Yeah, he lost to Darius a lot.
And Darius is great for sure.
He recently beat him, so maybe he's made some progress in it. And I don't know how good Safe's Falcon is, honestly.
It's not bad, but it's not like he's not a Falcon main, right?
Right.
So
Yeah.
you're gonna. I think Darius was like 3-0 versus him. He was very like he's beating him every time. And I watched their most recent set actually,
Yeah.
and it looked pretty back and forth. But for the most part, it seemed to me like Flair was just out punishing Darius towards the very end, and then ended up kind of clutching it out as a result. He was cleaning up his edge guards and yada yada.
Right.
But yeah, it might have been a bad day for Darius potentially. Never know, right?
I love this matchup. I think this is such a great matchup.
I agree. I think it's awesome.
And it's very, like, not necessarily that the better player always wins, but it's very clear why somebody ends up winning.
Yeah.
Like, it's...
And we've all seen like this matchup go like so hard in one direction at all levels. I think Shroomed would play Marth versus SJ, and he would like destroy him. It would be like 3 stocks, and a lot of people would say like Marth loses to Falcon sometimes,
And there are people that say Falcon loses to Marth. I mean,
Yeah,
there's
exactly.
a lot of it's a matchup that doesn't have tons of consensus, even in 2017. So that must mean it's probably even.
Yeah, I can already see that Safe is kind of locking himself into shield a little too early, making it a little harder for him to move around. Okay, wow, he gets the hard knee. Flair kind of not delaying his up B quite enough.
Yeah, he probably shouldn't have got hit by that.
It's an execution test, right?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, let's see if you're good enough to get this sweet spot, and if you're not, then so long, farewell.
Oh, I like the late aerial off the ledge there.
We kind of got an inner hitbox on that falling up air. Made it hard to follow
I
up.
think he missed that jumper and L cancel there.
Okay, good nair. Good DI. Still going to get a follow-up, though. It's
Safe!
It's crazy, because he DI'd it pretty well.
I know, yeah.
And he's still like...
Flair couldn't have done anything there.
Yeah, that's the
Safe
matchup, right?
Safe just went for it.
And that's the matchup the other way.
Yeah,
the forward
here-
smash edge guard. No need to do anything fancy. Flair's keeping it simple. I would say he's a pretty simple Marth. He's not going to do anything like crazy fancy to style on
he
you.
plays very much on, like, not fundamentals necessarily, but just, like, good spacing, knowing his hitboxes. He plays very solid.
Yeah, that's what I would say about him as well. Ooh, good DI there on the neutral air to get out of the second hit. Okay, good DI there again. And yeah, he
that
double jumped
sucks.
a little too early. Might have wanted to mix in a side B or so, or even an aerial to kind of avoid getting hit there.
Yeah.
And Safe's kind of running a train on him. I don't know if that's guaranteed every time, the down 3 grab at 0. It could be.
I think it's a 50-50.
Yeah, oh, jeez. Wow. And I think he even like got a pretty good angle with that up B.
Yeah.
Flair still.
That's not looking good for Chance,
Yeah.
but I don't know. Maybe he just has to feel out Safe style. I
Yeah.
think he would get a lot by playing more defensive. Because a lot of, like, non-Falcon mains, when they play Falcon, they're like, I'm going to nair at him.
Yeah, it could also be like a double mind game because like, I feel
Okay.
disrespected. I took you like really close last time in Fox Marth. Now you're going Falcon versus me and you just 3-stocked me. So I'm just I'm upset. I want to run at you and hit you. That's something that's I would say pretty common.
Wow, that knee.
I don't know
That
about
was an
that knee.
interesting knee.
Yeah, I was about to say. Oh, okay.
And he's probably going to die for this.
He had a double jump for that, so
All right.
good up
Okay.
tilt. That's something that wouldn't actually cover everything on a different stage other than Fountain, right?
Right. So a lot of textbook edge guarding from Flair here. The smaller stage is probably benefiting him some, and he's also just punishing super hard.
Yeah, that was pretty
Oh
clean.
my goodness.
Before that actually all happened, Safe did a short hop neutral air and actually stood in, like, he didn't fast fall it instantly, so he was in the air for a really long time.
Yeah.
And Flair, like, recognized the situation and just forward smashed him while he was in the air, realizing that he couldn't do anything about it as he was fading towards him. Okay, bad forward air on shield. Okay. Yeah, kind of reading tech in place there, or mistech, I think.
I like that side B. Falcon side B is... Oh, okay.
All right, and just like Safe did to him game 1, Flair's doing it to him game 2. That's a 3-stock both ways.
So unfortunately, the counter adjustment is probably more in Flair's favor here than Safe's, because Safe is not a Falcon main, but Safe is a very good player.
Yeah.
So
he used to be a Falcon main. I don't know if you knew that or not.
Yeah, I know that he played Falcon for a while. There was a period while I was in the scene where he would like whip it out in tournament sets sometimes. Which, okay.
Ooh, nice follow up there on the back air.
What? Marth lived that. Wow. I mean,
ooh, okay, nice recovery right there.
Yeah, so that was a really good upbeat timing to get the
not going to be able to get.
around
Ooh, and he's dead. Oh, I wasn't sure if Flair had a jump or not, but interesting. Yeah, and beginning of that stock when Flair got a grab, he actually forward threw him, and like I don't know if you know that, but if you know about the forward throw regrab situation with Marth on Falcon, but it actually doesn't work at all at 0.
Yeah.
So he would have to like down throw. I think I briefly talked to Flair about that once, but yeah, he did it earlier. That's a clean combo, by the way.
Yeah,
Shit.
that's just Falcon on FT.
Falcon on FD. We're the platform, son. No teching anywhere. Where are you going? Okay. I like that what Flair did there. He tried to cover low first and then reacted to him going high. That was really good coverage for the edge guard. Okay, try to dash dance grab. Ooh, Safe getting in the corner. Ooh, space back air. Really nice. Messed up his wave dash back.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Ooh, okay. Interesting. Yoshi up throw.
Oh, wait. Did he get a reset off of... No, that
I feel like he smashed the eye. I could be,
Yeah.
or maybe he just hit him in the air. It's
Yeah,
either
I couldn't
or.
tell. I think up tilt's too strong.
Okay, reverse knee, and that's going to clean up that stock. And Safe has a pretty healthy lead.
These have been fast games, too, by the way. The first two were under 2 minutes. This one looking like it could be under 2 minutes.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Okay. Ooh, okay. I feel like he might have been able to F-smash that slide off, but, you know, it's a reads, right?
Right.
Oh,
okay.
nice. Hit the tipper.
Last stock, game 3.
Right, let's see what happens. Okay.
Right. Very good of Flair to just wait for the inevitable nair in.
And that was good. He did back throw on accident in the beginning, but he actually, oh, wow, he was aware that it wasn't safe, so he backed out. Really nice stuff by Flair.
See, I think this what's happening right now, if Flair had started doing this earlier, it would have looked way different. If he just out-patience Safe in neutral.
Oh, yeah, and forward smash, you know, taking 11 frames to come out. That might be it, and that's that.
That's it.
And Chance, a.k.a. Flair, wins over Safe 2-1. His Captain Falcon, but, you know, a win on Safe nonetheless.
Still a pure win.
Good job to Flair.
9:59.
Good job to Flair.
2 3-stocks into a
Last
game 3,
stock
stock,
situation, yeah.
I always say that like if something is very dominant like that one game and then it's even like the next game, it's just signs of inconsistency.
That makes sense. All right, who we got now? Pelipper versus...
We have a bunch of ices here. I think 4. I think we have 4 ice climbers mains here. So yeah.